Last season, there were 70 Division I women's college basketball teams that won fewer than 10 games.
When I think about where we've been the past 2 years, 9-21, who would think he could do that twice in a row? We did.
This season, there are only 4 of those 70 teams that have won 10 or more conference games alone.
Yeah, I can remember last year we had a lot of sad moments. There would be people crying on the bus rides home all the time. But this year it's been the complete opposite. We're on those bus rides home laughing, having a great time.
But of those schools, only 2 have had to bounce back from sub-500 non-conference starts.
I think the major point was when we lost to Valpo and we had some decisions to make, and he kind of put that down in front of us.
We finally gave in and bought into everything he had to say, and obviously you can see we've changed the season around just by doing that.
And only Brady Sallee's Ball State team has done it with just 7 active players.
His coaching style, his intensity, and his belief in his players, and only having 7 or 8 most of the time, he never lost faith.
We never talked about it. Never talked about having 7 people.
Playing with 4 in one game, he took that like we had 6 on the court.
A lot of people would say that they wouldn't have us in the top 5. We were predicted to be last.
He just never let us give up.
He expects us to play hard every minute of practice, and that's never changed.
I've never been pushed in that way. I've always been, use your strengths and you go out and do them. He kind of takes my weaknesses and makes me work on those as well.
He expects a lot out of us, and I feel like we give it in return.
If you can control your effort, your game will follow, pretty much, is his thing. And it's true. If you get on the floor after a loose ball and then run down the court because you're so pumped up from getting on the floor, you're going to get that layup.
One goal that we had is just making it to Cleveland, and right now we're definitely on track.
I look up to him in all of the aspects that he possesses.
You never see a lapse in his intensity. I think that's what makes him really different.
I think he's dealt with just about anything that could possibly go wrong, and if he hasn't, it's happened this year. So I would definitely rate him pretty high up there.